Hello, space explorers, and welcome back. Get ready, because today we're blasting off on an incredible adventure to check out our very own solar system.
Are you excited? If you are, I want to hear a big yes on the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yes! Awesome. Let's do this.
All right, space explorers, our journey starts now. First things first, we need to figure out what exactly is the solar system. Well, you can think of it like a giant neighborhood out in space, and we're about to go meet everyone who lives there.
So picture our solar system like one big, happy family. Right in the middle is the star of the show, the sun. And kind of like kids in a family, there are 8 amazing planets that all travel around the sun. Now, these planets don't just wander around wherever they want. Nope. Each one follows its own special path around the sun. And that path is called an orbit. It's kind of like a racetrack for planets. Okay, let's zoom in on the biggest member of the family, the sun. The sun is a giant, super-duper hot star. And it's so important for us because it gives us all the light and warmth we need on Earth. I mean, can you imagine if the sun went on vacation? It'd be super dark and freezing cold here. So now that we know all about the sun, let's go meet the first 4 planets. These are called the inner planets, and they're the ones who like to stay closest to the sun. Get ready to wave hello! First up is Mercury. Since it's the closest planet to the sun, you'd think it's just hot all the time, right? Well, during the day, it is super hot, but at night, it gets incredibly cold. What a wild place. Next stop, Venus. And whoa, this place is basically a giant oven. It's actually the hottest planet in the whole solar system. You know why? It has this thick blanket of clouds that traps all the heat, making it extra toasty. And look, it's our beautiful home, Earth. So what makes Earth so special? Well, it's got everything we need to live, right? It has air to breathe, water to drink, and all the amazing plants and animals. It's just perfect. And the last of the inner planets is Mars, famously known as the red planet. And yep, you guessed it, it gets that nickname because it's covered in rusty red dust. Scientists are so curious about Mars, they've even sent little robot explorers to drive around and see if anything ever lived there. How cool is that? Okay, we've met the smaller, rocky inner planets. Now it's time to travel way out into space to meet the giants of our solar system. These outer planets are huge and live much farther from the sun. Whoa, would you look at the size of Jupiter? This is the biggest planet in our entire solar system. It is so big, you could fit more than 1,000 Earths inside of it. Can you even imagine that? That's just huge. And here comes Saturn, the planet with the prettiest jewelry. Saturn is famous for its incredible rings. But you know what? They're not solid. They're actually made of billions and billions of little pieces of ice and rock, all spinning around together. So sparkly. Next up is Uranus, and this planet is, well, it's a little bit silly. See, most planets spin like a top, but not Uranus. It's tilted way over, so it actually spins on its side. It looks like a big blue-green ball rolling through space. And for our last stop, we have Neptune, the planet that's the farthest away from the sun. And because it's so far out, it is unbelievably cold. And get this. Neptune is the windiest planet in the solar system. You'd need a very warm coat to visit here. Brrr! Wow, we did it. We visited every single planet. You guys have been amazing space explorers. So let's have a quick, fun little quiz to see what you remember from our awesome trip. All right, first question. This one's an easy one to warm us up. Which planet is our home? Let me think. Did you say Earth? You got it. Great job. Okay, question number 2. Do you remember the giant of our solar system? The one that's so big 1,000 Earths could fit inside? Think big. It's Jupiter. Awesome work if you remembered that one. And for our last quiz question, which planet is famous for its beautiful, sparkly rings made of ice and rock? I have a feeling you know this one. It is Saturn! Amazing! You're all official space experts. But hold on, the adventure isn't quite over. Before we head home, I've got a few more super cool facts to share with you about our incredible space neighborhood. There's always something cool to learn about space. For instance, did you know the moon orbits our Earth? And it takes our planet a whole year to make just one trip around the sun? Oh, and that giant planet Jupiter? It has a huge storm called the Great Red Spot that's been going for hundreds of years. Isn't that wild?
Well, space explorers, our incredible trip through the solar system is coming to an end. We blasted off from Earth, we felt the heat from the sun, and we said hello to all 8 amazing planets. What an adventure!
If you had as much fun as I did on this space trip, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up and subscribe so you can join us for our next learning adventure. We had a blast exploring with you today. See you next time. Bye-bye.